Welcome back in. Here's a look at 3 things you need to know weather-wise. So the cold temperatures, they settle in. Today, not as cold this morning, yes, than what we were anticipating, but I promise you that just has to do with the cloud cover. So don't think, oh, it's not going to be as cold as what they're saying, because once we clear those skies out, which we may see that tonight in spots, those temperatures will certainly plummet. We can thank the clouds for acting like a blanket right now for us. Once that blanket gets taken off, then we really see those temperatures dropping, and that's what we're expecting by Thursday morning. The cold weather criteria here in Lexington is the cold weather advisory criteria that we've been talking about, the wind chill. That is 5 below. We're going to be close to reaching that criteria. We may not officially reach it, so maybe not exactly seeing that issue, but it's still going to be frigid regardless of if it's a cold weather advisory or not. It's frigid. Then looking at late this week and into the weekend, we are looking more and more likely that we'll see some snow, particularly across southern Kentucky. Really the first time we've had those areas with a better chance of snow than, say, the northern part of the area. You can see where we had some ice still on the camera lens there at the Clark County, Kentucky Mesonet site. Same for the Franklin County site. Casey County, light snow still on the ground. Madison County, some snow on the ground there. But how about Knott County? There in southeastern Kentucky, just very light snow accumulation. More of that mixing took place there. And temperatures out there, low temperatures since midnight are low this morning. Lexington 23. 18 is that temperature, was the low temperature in Williamstown, and 19 there in Flemingsburg. This is a look at some of that snow that fell over the last couple of days. This was in Lee County. Beautiful view there. Scan that QR code there on your screen, as Sandra did, and submit your own photos. This is another one from Brenda with some cardinals in the snow, enjoying that snow that we experienced over the weekend. Those temperatures and the wind chill values out there right now, we've got 12 is what it feels like in Williamstown, still sitting at 23 here in Lexington. 19 feels like 14 in Flemingsburg, 19 feels like 14 there in Jackson as well. Some of the Mesonet sites, how about Lewis County? That's what could happen when you clear the skies out. 8 in Lewis County. You head to Rowan County with a blanket of cloud cover, it's 21. So still seeing that discrepancy there in the southeastern Kentucky. 11 Harlan County, 19 at the Knott County site, and we showed you that one. Viper radar, still could see some of that light snow, a couple flakes mixing in there across southeastern Kentucky. Nothing too much to worry about. The rest of the day today, we'll try to clear the skies out a little bit, but I still think we stay mainly cloudy. Mid-20s, that's all we'll reach. Especially if we keep the clouds around, we may not move at all here in Lexington. Then as you head towards the overnight hours, watch how the Futurecast tries to clear things out north and west of Lexington. That's where we could reach the single digits. I think everyone else, mid to upper teens, low 20s towards southeastern Kentucky. Notice off into West Virginia, they'll be dealing with some accumulating snow. Here for us, just a few flakes once again. Thursday morning, we do expect to clear the skies out and those temperatures drop, low single digits, possibly below 0 in spots. Then for your Thursday afternoon, we start to get a little bit of southerly flow. That's ahead of our next system that brings us that wintry chance later in the week for your day on Friday and into Saturday. But the wind chill values, again, it's going to remain cold tomorrow morning, feeling like the single digits, maybe briefly below 0 in spots. And then Thursday morning, just depending on the wind, we could get 5, 10 below, maybe a little bit more in some locations before we see a little bit of that improvement into the weekend. Here's a look at your Friday forecast, though. So pretty potent system that could bring some snow. Yes, snow. Northern Alabama, northern Georgia, northern Mississippi dealing with that snow chance. And it's actually, the better chance of seeing the heavy snow may actually miss us to the south. But southern Kentucky, I think you're going to get into the mix here, and you'll have our best chance of seeing some accumulating snow before the system does exit by the time the weekend rolls around. So keep you updated on that. Southern Kentucky, your chances are really increasing. For today, though, a few flurries early, wind chills in the teens, mid-20s. Temperature-wise, tonight we fall right around 10 to 15, just depends on what area you're in. North central portions of the viewing area, you'll fall into the low teens, upper teens into southeastern Kentucky. Full 7-day forecast shows that snow potential Friday into Saturday.